Well, we're here at Base Camp Motorsports in front of the brand new 2025 Can-Am Origin. All electric. Check this out. It's so noisy when you start it up. And the bike is like started right now, which is crazy. Hold that. Now we're in drive. If I hold this, then I went to reverse. And then we don't go forward. We actually just go back, and then it's got reverse assist. So how cool is that? Go back to forward. So we're in drive. And we're off. No clutch, no gears. No sound. If the blinkers actually ticked, you'd be able to hear those. Wow! It is so quiet. Guess where we're gonna go? We're gonna go to the dirt bike track. Which is really close to base camp. This guy's got a lot of number plates on the back of his van. Ooh, off-road plus, whole bunch of options here. Hi.
Hi.
Are you allowed to ride a dual sport on the track?
You want to ride this on the track?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay.
Here's your wristband and your receipt.
Awesome, thank you. Literally went to just shift down right there. That was ridiculous. Been a couple years since I've been here. I'll have to honk at people if I get behind them. Okay, we're on off-road plus. Yeah, we'll go for a burn. A little bit of air right off the bat. I'll be able to hear other bikes coming up on me. Woohoo! Okay, this is pretty cool. It's so weird pinning a bike and there's no noise. Ooh, this is maybe more in dual sport fashion. The regenerative is so cool. You roll your hand forward and like it's like coming to a stop going down this hill. Depends how much you use it. Yeah, I can literally come to a stop. So if you got used to using that, like even going down steeper trails, that'd be pretty cool. I did a couple laps on the hill track there. It was fun to get this bike in the air a little bit. The suspension is very soft, but it's pretty fun to ride when you can't, like there's no noise being made, as you could hear in that video. It's got a enclosed chain case style drive system, which is super quiet, and all you hear really is the tires moving and yourself breathing. You know, so it's an interesting bike to ride. Electric has been known for a long time to have that instant power. So it was kind of interesting. Like when you roll it on, you could really get it spinning in the dirt. So you kind of had to be a little bit careful there. This bike has 47 horsepower, which is pretty impressive, and it's definitely using that when you pin it. Yeah, you can definitely feel it. Kind of going overboard here by going to a motocross track, considering it's a dual sport meant for on-road, off-road, and trails. It's not really meant to be doing like big jumps or the rutted out corners and the deep dirt. And obviously if you were to lay it over or something, it would cause quite a bit of damage to the bike. So I don't know about quite a bit. It would scrape things up, and it might affect these, and you definitely wouldn't want to hit the gauge off. And you know, it'd be a shame to lay it over in the dirt, so wouldn't really recommend that. But it is kind of fun to go around, keep it well below my skill level here, to make sure we don't wreck anything on this bike from base camp. And it's just a fun bike to, like, it's got good ergonomics, standing on the foot pegs, it feels good, handlebars are in a good position. And if you wanted to check out a previous video, I talked about the Ibex 450 as well as the Can-Am Origin at the bike show earlier this year, and I covered a whole bunch of specs on both of them. The Can-Am one is the second part in that video. So if you're interested in learning a lot more about the specs, that's the place to go look at it. Well, I'll go for another burn here. Gonna put my phone in the little cubby. Bring this roaring engine to life. We got Dreen here, my filmer. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Can you hear me over the engine?
Yeah. Hooting and hollering and talking, yes. This thing's so quiet.
Yeah. Okay, now I gotta go ride it on the road a little bit.
Oh, fun. Nice. Ride it back to base camp.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, onto the road test.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.
See you later.
See ya. Just going by because my bike wouldn't open the gate.
No, it won't.
No, but nothing broke, and I didn't fall over, so success.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
You too.
Wow, that's impressive. Got to remember to use the regenerative braking instead of just the normal brakes. Well, this is a lot of fun, actually. Blackfoot. Well, how sweet was that? Oh, it's kind of muddy. That was a lot of fun. Makes me want to get a bike again. Kind of miss going to the motocross track. Get the phone out of this nice holder. And now that we're back at base camp here, look at the energy usage since the last charge. So I've been riding it for almost, well, 1.8 hours, almost 2 hours. Average speed, it's pretty funny. That's really low actually. I feel like this kind of counts when the key is on and not just when it's moving. Distance 46.5 kilometers, and we are just under half a charge. I almost said half a tank there, but it's not half a tank. And we have, according to this, 24 kilometers left and 31% battery. Like I said before, the guys here at base camp were saying that it seems like the range goes up with a few cycles of the battery. So, well, the 2025 Can-Am Origin was a lot of fun to ride, especially taking it directly to the dirt bike track and trying it out on dirt first. Had a lot of fun, you know, using it as the dual sport purpose there. I don't know how many people would actually use this for, you know, a kind of like a motocross track application, but it was fun to, you know, test it off-road as close as, you know, just like a minute away from base camp here. So, and then the on-road test, it's super cool pinning a bike and there's no noise whatsoever. And I don't know, it's cool. I enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you would ever consider an electric bike, and if you have any questions, let me know. And stay tuned for next Thursday's video at 1:16 Mountain Standard Time.